want the best, let me holler.
Okay, they ready. Let's do it. Okay, what's your name? Where you from?
My name is Moji. I'm from.
Where?
Okay, give us one.
Man, you know I'm from New York. I don't got a car. I could take a D train.
Hey,
Wait, say it again. Come on, give her another chance. Come on. Hitman.
Oh yeah, 'cause I didn't hear
I'm
it.
from New York. I don't got a car, but I could take your D train.
All of them. I go crazy.
I got my own money. I got my own house. You can come to my place. Or
You ain't got no house in New York.
She said that shit with her titties.
Hey,
That titties so far apart. Wow. The bars.
hey,
All right, y'all.
I'm saying that next season.
Okay, what's your name? Where you from?
Aisha from Brooklyn, New York.
Come on, Aisha. Brooklyn in the house. All right, go ahead, baby.
Hitman. He's my teacher. I won't worry about getting no A and B. I need to worry about him.
whoa. What did she say? What did she say?
She said something about A, go to the B and go down to the D.
Hold on.
She just trying to hang out like her toes. Give her the blood clot, Mozart.
And she grabbed it, and she touched it.
What's her name? What's her name?
I put out too.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
Okay, Jersey, big Jersey building. Let's go.
See, so I heard they said it was funny. Y'all should have heard it. You should have heard it. It was funny.
That short?
I was funny.
If you don't have the guts, you can get up on my gun. I'm not scared of you. I was for you.
You know what to make public with me. I'm going to.
Look, man. I'm walking here. White people shit. If you don't get the fuck out the street, I don't fucking hit you.
Hey yo, where the D train at?
Hey, yeah. Gotta say both. I'm from Brooklyn. I rep Brooklyn all day. Keep going, nigga. That's it. That's what she said. No, that's what
Her black man Harris mad to spend all that money on them trash cans and we ain't got no rest.
Nah.
That's good. Thank you.
White people shit.
What is? I ain't bring to bother nobody. I'm just on the train selling peanuts, candy, M&M's, my kids, my high school. I got Walter Spring. Your next answer is things women do better than men.
What the fuck?
Ooh, nigga. Not take accountability. Oh, what I said he did, cheat. Did I say cheat? Maybe I'm not supposed to say that twice.
Damn, who hurt you, man?
Nobody hurt me. I'm just playing the game. I'm just playing the game.
All right, ladies.
Yo, this way to the GA.
Jada Kiss?
Who fucking it? I'm trying to be nice.
What is Lola Brooke if she was white?
And that's sexy.
He did like that shit. It's deep though. That was the point. It's a deep voice.
What is James Earl Jones? I was trying to be nice, nigga. Fuck it. I'm gonna that nigga from the cigarette commercial. My name is Justine.
Leave Justine alone.
That shit is sexy.
Go to the next one. He down too. He down.
All right, your answer is things DC is built like.
A cockroach.
That is racist. That is racist. If you white, you are racist. What is a windshield wiper?
Oh shit.
What is a
All right. Take a bite.
What are the words from Men in Black?
That was Justina sound like. Y'all don't know the words.
Don't nobody know it. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. I respect you because you're a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You recorded that song, R. Kelly, and you saw them young girls in the back, and you ain't say shit. You just like, I'm a gigolo, and I don't see them underage hoes.
That's fucked up. Can we get another hood classic, please? Please.
Period.
Something that we know.
What is Glorilla TGIF? Let's go.
Hey, ladies, album out today. Y'all know this shit.
It's okay, man. I respect you because you're a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You recorded that song, R. Kelly, and you saw them young girls in the back, and you ain't say shit. You just like, I'm a gigolo, and I don't see them underage hoes.
That's fucked up. Can we get another hood classic, please? Please.
Period.
Something that we know.
What is Glorilla TGIF? Let's go.
Hey, ladies, album out today. Y'all know this shit. Right there. Oh shit. She got on Wendy, nigga. That's Wendy. Bring her up here. Let's bring our family members up here. Everybody, we up here. Let's bring the family. Who else want to come? I need some people from over there. Niggas with the signs. Make your way there. She got a wild out here. Come on, we need your family. Bring it on. Come to the side of the stage. Where we at? Kristen, we got our people. Where we at? Let's bring them on stage. Alright, here we go. Everybody clap. Clap. Slow it down for the white folks. White people stop clapping fast. Slow it down.
I would like to be down there.
These my cousins them. They steal from Connection Place. That's the issue.
Yo, Brooklyn is the dough. What I'm gon' go. Matter of fact, y'all know this old school flow. We gon' head to toe, and I don't wanna go, but y'all new school niggas, they say shit the whole show. New school niggas? Y'all got no rebuttal?
Jill's on the microphone. You know the style is clear. If you're down, I say, get the fuck out of here. Yo, what up? Cut the beat. I said this store is fake. You about as dangerous as a garden snake. I got a weapon so big that if I shot it in Brooklyn, I could make Harlem shake. Y'all heard this? Goes up with your pride. Before I see you sewn up with the gods, I'll leave them in a hospital eating chicken noodle soup with a solo on the side. He killed you, he killed you, Con. I'm over here, he killed you. Really, Unc? Chicken noodle soup? We in Brooklyn versus the left hand and the right hand. Look like I'm trying to do the Millie Rock. I use the heat, Nina on me, she a super freak. The ruler speak, half of your head in VIP, but most of your dome in a stupid seat.
And you, Christina, your old ass is gone, now you got some wild cheeks. But that ass is so fake, you probably bought it from Canal Street.
Okay, yeah, I got a BBL. That's why I look hella thick. I'ma give you my surgeon's number so he can fix that little ass dick.
Allegedly.
That's not true. Fuck that. You're not gonna come up here rapping. Now you're really tweaking. And that pussy is really sneaking. Cause that box got more niggas in it than Eastern Parkway on Labor Day weekend.
You a short ass nigga. You acting like you not the turn wild. This nigga don't jump the shit, he just walk under the turnstile. It's crazy. I don't understand why this guy care. Con's so short, his girl said go on time. This nigga got a high share.
Fat nigga, everything you do, you gotta go up an extra size. Nigga, you are heavy size. And in fact, you are a Chevy size. Nigga, you are every size, except for exercise. When you go to McDonald's, you get extra fries. You are clean.
And when you go to Popeyes, it's 2 legs, breast, and extra thighs.
And when you go to Dairy Queen, you probably get extra pies.
What the fuck is going on here?
And we eat pussy is deep fried.
Nigga said fertilized.
Oh, that's very funny, motherfucker. But you look just like my dick if it wasn't circumcised. Same size. I'm Jewish. Not this shit.
Let me see.
Hey, tell me, hey, who wants T-Ray?
I gotta get into the new school.
Still cook y'all.
Still killed you.
From Lower Brook in the new school, Teddy and all, they came to play. The comedy championship belt stays right here in Brooklyn.
No, with my belt hat,
I got you, shit. Damn. And you know the show ain't over. I need everybody on their feet. Cause we about to turn up and make some noise for Rob Foreman.
nigga, fuck y'all. We all here for one reason, nigga. That means we born wonders. Let's go. Let's turn it up, nigga. Let's go.
Your thick ass.
Wow. Ooh, it's giving. Ooh.
At this point, I was like in another universe waiting for my other friend, which you will learn about at the end of this video. And I just was like, what a birthday. Shouts out to Pinky Doll, who definitely told me happy birthday. Love you, girl.
Brad, let's go. Yeah, Brandon, what happened?
I should be with you. It's
Shouts
my
out to
birthday. Shout out to
Mr. Lewis,
happy birthday to Shayna. Everybody say happy
Mr. Wealth
birthday to Shayna in the
himself.
chat.
I love his vibe, his energy. He's mad cool. And I was so hyped. He actually followed me on Instagram and I believe TikTok. And I like his vibe. I like to go check in on
we got some cuties.
Once in the Blue, showing some love to his page. And
thank you, Dr. Wild. Trish, let's just take our regular birthday cake. I'm gonna do regular birthday cake. Happy birthday, Shayna. Exactly.
Oops, ran out of coins, but I try to show love whenever I can when I'm on TikTok.
Y'all want to see the cuties? Oh my goodness.
He was trying to get him a man in the water, girl.
You're welcome.
Girl, he was trying to get him a man.
Let's see that.
Or a lady. My friend Mo was dressed so beautifully, and I just had to take pictures of her. what's wrong with my makeup, the way I look pale after a couple of hours. Guys, you gotta teach me how to do my face because the shades is just not shading. But overall, I had so much fun, and at this point, I'm tired. All I wanna go do is lay down because I don't be drinking. So beautiful, so beautiful, so wonderful. My stockings ripped between my legs. But I was so hyped because the footage that I have from the Wild 'N Out concert, Lola Brooke had reposted it and I was hyped. And when I went to my analytics, oh my God. And over the period of a day or two, even a week, like I had like 20,000 views, some crap like that. And I was just like so hyped. And it's like, oh my gosh, he reposted me. And I was like so hyped. I'm like, oh my God. Out of all the footage that you probably see during the day, you've reposted me. And thank you for all the people who definitely wished me a happy birthday, even sent me cash apps. You know I like money, so thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes and the welcomes. And I definitely had a birthday. And I haven't had a birthday for myself in a long time, so I'm very happy. My son be acting like it's not my birthday, but he knows it's my birthday, so thank you to all friends and family and followers who showed me love and all of that good stuff. Why would every family repost you? They don't pick the best pictures. It'd be so funny. Like, you couldn't pick another picture, auntie. And if you mad that you're on this freaking YouTube page today, oh well. But here's the story. Being contacted by someone I used to deal with and someone I cut off for like 2 or 3 months prior. And he called me out of the blue, claiming that he wanted his hair done, all that other stuff, right? And for you guys who don't know, I am Braised by Shane on TikTok and Instagram, and I believe I'm on Snapchat, and I'm on Facebook. And Braised by Shane is a whole nother YouTube page. You guys can go over there. I'll put in a link down below, and you guys can go subscribe because your girl be braiding hair. But long story short, he calls me. He's like, "Hey, happy birthday!" Da-da. Mind you, I went to the Wild 'N Out concert for my birthday. Not Wild 'N Out concert, Wild 'N Out tour. Little disclaimer: the tour. I'm a little tired. And it was at the Berkeley Center, New York. You know. And so, bought my tickets. I was going with my homegirl. My plan was to. Recordings are not that great. I chew on my pen, guys. My plan was to go to dinner with her. Even if you don't, and we were going to have some drinks, food, go foodies, whatever. And because our birthday is like a day apart, we was like, okay, this year we always planned to go out together for our birthday, but it never happened. So I said, you know what? This year I'm gonna make it happen. And so we decided to go to the Wild 'N Out tour and out to dinner. So it was dinner first, and then the Wild 'N Out tour. Oh God. In the midst of me getting dressed, listen to this. In the midst of me getting dressed, getting ready, my hair is done, but I still have to curl it. I did my makeup already. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Why did I say that? But anyway, I get a call from him. Mind you, he's blocked. But he calls me from like a text now number, I guess, or like a text app. Excuse me for having this hoodie on right now, because it is like, what time is it? 4:30 a.m. in the morning in New York City. And I just feel like this year has been crazy, and I just wanted to like share. I wanted to share this story, right? Because you'll know by the end of this video. But anyway, I'm kind of like tired, but I told myself I'm going to lock in. I'm going to record this video and post this by any means, even if the angles of the camera was messed up, because I do film from my iPhone. And I don't yet have a camera. I'm working on that. But I have this weird habit of just holding my phone up like this. Knowing that it should be like this. But I always go like this. And so, excuse me if the angles of the video is messed up. But anyway, I get a call from him and he's like, oh, can you do my hair? And I'm like, I can't do your hair because I'm about to go out. And he's like, oh, what are you doing after? And I'm like, I'm in the blitzy moment. I don't even know why I answered this man, because I cut him off, right? And I would consider him an ex, whatever you want to call it, right? So shame. Bad Shayna. So anyway, right, guys, he calls me, asks me if he wants his hair done, I tell him I can't do it, He asked me what I'm doing after, and I said, probably nothing, probably go out to go get some drinks. So at this point, even though me and my friend had planned to go out and spend our birthdays together, basically, she was going out somewhere else after the. By the way, guys, if you have a big setup, a big rack, it's my 35th birthday, you know? Don't ever lower your phone the way that I did in order to make this video. Like, I had no bra on with a sweater on. It was cold. If you live in New York City, you know it's brick right now, and I live next to the water line, so anyway, I'm so stuck. We get more of that cold air coming straight from the water. But anyway. Yeah, my boobs were like, I didn't know. I mean, I don't care, but I was definitely right after and saggy in my sweater, and I did not care. I was comfortable. My hair wasn't done. When I tell you, my hair looked like silly from the color purple under that hoodie. I just was like, you would pray for me to put a bonnet or a scarf or something on. I don't know why. I try not to come on camera like that, but everybody can't be flowers all day. Everybody can't look like a rose every day. So you get what you get. And I cut them off all the time. But yeah, don't ever angle your camera downward, because the angle looks crazy. But I don't care. I'm just letting you know. Like, if you built like me, don't do that. I always look weird. But anyway, back to the story. My silly, stupid behind, and yes, I beat myself up 1,000 times, believe you me. And long story short, guys, I had got upset with him about something, and like the day after, like I got upset with him, right? Because we ended up meeting up, right? And we did the thing, right, that adults do, right? There's nothing else to do, right? And I've been celibate for a very long time, almost like 2 years or a year or whatever. And for me to just like come out of that hiding place, it's like, dang, how I get here? But that goes to show you that when you're on a path somewhere, stay on that path. Follow the Lord. I'm telling you. But anyway, the next day, you know, I'm barking on him about something, because I'm upset. I'm like, shake myself out of this. We're not doing this again. Like, we're not hanging out again. We're not doing the thing that we do together ever again. Like, I'm just putting my foot down. And he asks me, this is weird though. He asks me, he says, Shayna, are you pregnant? And I'm like, why is that a question on your mind? Like, why would you ask me that? And he's like, are you pregnant? I was like, well, did you do anything that I should be, you know, should I do anything? I mean, did you do anything that I should be concerned about? Because give me one reason why you asked me that. And so the ghetto almost came out of me, but I let it go, right? Cool. About freaking 2 weeks later, right? I'm in pain. I'm like not in the mood to do anything. I'm lazy. I'm down. My stomach hurts. And for some reason, my boobs hurt like crazy. And even though it's in that season where it's getting cold in New York City, I was like, no, something's up. And I was just like feeling fatigued and tired or whatever. And so I decided to walk to the store for a whole nother reason. And something said, Shayna, get a pregnancy test. Now, honey, in New York City, in these bodegas, sometimes they be having them bootleg pregnancy tests. Well, they're not really bootleg, because at the first store I went to go get some smokes or whatever, and they didn't have it. So I was like, all right, forget it. Let me just get my coffee and I'll leave. But on my way back home, I went to stop to a store that's next to my house. And I was like, let me ask. I doubt if they have it. So I go in the store, I get a soda, and I asked the clerk, I said, do you guys happen to have pregnancy tests? I thought I was off the hook at this point because homegirl pulled out an open pregnancy test. So I'm like, I'm not taking it. And then it looks like something that you would buy from Dollar Tree. So I'm like, this store is expensive. I hope they are not going to freaking like overcharge me for this. But I know that thing ain't no more than $5-7, if anything, right? So then she's like, oh, it's the only one we have left, but let me check. Homegirl finds another pregnancy test. It's sealed. It's good. So I buy that one, right? And I buy that one. And I said, look at silly me. I'm just going to go upstairs. And there's not going to be anything wrong with me. In times past, when I thought that I had did something or something may have happened, I would go back a pregnancy test and it would be fine. But honey, I went to go buy a pregnancy test. And it turns out I was pregnant. I didn't cry. I was shocked because I'm like, I already have a kid and I'm 30. I just turned 35. And I'm like, well, I know some things that happened to me in the past. I don't think I can have children. So at this point, I'm like, whatever, bro. But I take the test. And I'm in shock. I am in awe. Because here I am, pregnant. So I call him the next day. And I tell him, don't want to even tell you guys what we talked about, but let's just say, he's like, go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor. And I went to urgent care because who would want to go sit in the emergency room? Like, I'm not doing it. Not in New York City. But anyway, I went and they told me I was 3 weeks pregnant. And I was like, long story short, fast forward up until last week, which would have been Thanksgiving. I'm probably going to post this later, but the day before Thanksgiving, I'm like fatigued again. I'm thinking, because I'm throwing up, I'm having symptoms and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's just like, maybe it's just the pregnancy that's making me not feel well. But like a whole week before Thanksgiving, I was nauseous even more. I could barely eat anything. I was just like all over the place. My mood swings were off the wall, off the meters, right? And so all I could do was just lay down. All I could do was just lay down. And I'm like, well, maybe he had a flu or something, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not feeling well. But it's been 2-3 weeks now, so let's not do that. But anyway, so at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just rest. In pain, I have to figure out what I'm gonna cook for Thanksgiving, how I'm gonna cook it, where's the money coming from, what I need and what I don't need, all that other stuff, right? Between Amazon Fresh and Instacart and walking on foot, I was gonna figure it out, right? So, long story short, I laid down for like a couple of hours. I think I fell asleep. I think I took a mini nap like when you're really tired and drained and you just fall asleep out of nowhere. So that happened. I went to sleep. But I laid down because I was in pain. And usually when something is not right with my body, I just go into hibernation mode. Like just rest, just lay down. And I deal with insomnia and stuff like that. I have a slight anxiety, stuff like that. And so, when there is something wrong, my mind goes off the meters, off the radar. And so I believe I just laid there and just fell asleep, right? And then I wake up, I go use the bathroom, and then I'm bleeding. And at this point, it's not your regular spotting, right? This is Cold War of blood clots. When I tell you the amount of blood clots that I've had, first of all, why do I even have a blood clot? First of all, why am I bleeding? Honey boo. A day in of me bleeding, I'm like, what the freak is wrong with me? And you're like, why you didn't go to the hospital for a sign of bleeding? I'm thinking, because my son was born prematurely. So I'm thinking because, I had complications with him, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just like this happened all over again. Like I'm just having spotting or whatever. And so, am I drooling? Yes, I am. Must be thirsty. But anyway, guys, I end up like going to the bathroom 3 or 4 times within 4 hours. And every time that I wipe, I just feel more pain, like I'm dilating. And I've never had a miscarriage before. So I'm thinking that maybe it's my weight. Maybe it's somehow that I laid wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what's the fuck wrong with me. Excuse me for cussing. But the entire time, I'm having a miscarriage and I don't know it. And so I've never been taught about it, People, I had friends in the past who had miscarriages. But did I get into all details and ask some questions? No, because I was really never interested in another woman's body parts. I'm sorry, or what's going on. But anyway, when it comes to medical things, I'm just very shy of it. Like, keep it to yourself. Like, I'm kind of like one of those, like, if you're in a hospital, I might come visit you, but not to say I'm going to stay long, right? All right, so I hate the hospital. And maybe one day I'll tell you guys why later on, right? So anyway, when I tell you the size of this is a Pringle top. Pringles, see this top? This goes here. This is a large Pringle can. When I tell you the size of a blood clot of this size, but in a heart shape, came out of my loins, right? And for all people who do know me, you know that when serious matters happen, I either cry and I'm really down and depressed, or I'm gonna laugh it off. And the only reason I'm gonna laugh it off is because I am really sad right now, and I am disappointed, and I am angry, and I am feeling a whole bunch of freaking emotions, right? But I have to have some type of cheer when I'm explaining this to you guys, right? Losing a kid is not easy, and for those who, first of all, I don't wish a miscarriage on my worst enemy, even if it is at the first stages of your pregnancy, mid or end, meaning first, second, or third term of your pregnancy. And guess what? The more in weeks you are, the worse it's gonna be. And just maybe it'll be even worse if you have pre-existing health conditions or problems, right? So I'm calling my cousin back and forth, like, I don't have nobody else to speak to. I don't have nobody else to tell. I took pictures of it because I'm holding it in my hand, and these things are large. So I'm like, okay, what the freak is this? I feel like, what do you call that show? Teen Moms? Like, I feel like I'm a teenager and I don't know what the hell is going on with my body, and I gotta go ask an elder. That's how I felt. I felt not bamboozled. I felt puzzled, like confused, like, hey, what's going on, right? And so I'm miscarrying and stuff like that, and I had said to myself, probably like a year ago. Not that I planned on getting pregnant that night on my birthday. Who the fuck is pregnant on your birthday? But anyway, I didn't plan to get pregnant. Didn't want to have a baby now anyway. But the thing is that I said to myself, I'm 35, right? I'm not married yet, which I should be, but I'm not. Not in a relationship. I don't have no prospects right now. I said to myself, Shayna, you know when you want one more kid, whatever he's asking you to do, you shouldn't do. You should just keep the baby regardless of what's going on with him or with however he feels, right? So I had considered that over and over in my mind. And to be honest, even before my birthday, like my body, my mind, everything was stressed. I'm pretty sure people who know me could see it in my face. Even my skin texture has changed. But anyway, my body is just stressed and de-stressed and all these other things. And probably almost a week and a half before my birthday, I had a bad cold. I was sick. I was going through the mud. I was going through everything you could possibly think of. I didn't even know how I was going to make my birthday happen, right? So, but anyway, I said, Shayna, just have the baby, you know, just going back and forth in my head, like keeping it and worrying about what everybody else think I should do. And I'm at this point where I'm not about to have an abortion. I'm not doing that. And I cried. I was angry, emotional, prayed, all sorts of stuff. And to see this happening to me, I beat myself up, like, well, maybe because I'm 35, I'm having this miscarriage, or this, that, and third. But I told him, and I told myself, and I told God, and I told my cousin, I said, you know, I want to be married, stuff like that. I would like to have another kid, right? If God willing, I would like to have another kid, right? And so the guy tells me, he says, oh, I feel like you're trying to trap me. Ooh, baby. I don't know if he actually watches my YouTube, but if you are, like, trap you? Trap you for what? Trap you for what? Money? Responsibility? The things that men say, like, it takes me a long time to get over something sometimes. Some things are easily forgivable, and some things are just downright dirty. Like, you think that I'm desperate enough because I don't have a spouse, right? Or I'm not dating. Or because, better yet, I'm celibate, right? You think that I'm desperate enough at the age of 35 to sit there and want to have a baby with you? First of all, this is a total accident. Didn't plan this, right? And indeed, I didn't call you. You called me. You called me on my birthday, and you were blocked. How'd that happen? So, me trapping you? Honey boo, stop it. But anyway, guys, the goodness of God is great, because sometimes you could be dead in your trespasses, sin, and then somehow God still, like, keeps his hand on you somehow, some way. And I'm very grateful for that. Like, the mercy and love of God is something that I hope someone one day out there, even you, will understand. Like, even in his goodness and grace, like, I felt like God was here the entire time. And the reason why I say that is, even though I'm in pain, I'm going through a miscarriage and stuff like that, like, after almost, like, maybe a day or two of beating myself up and stuff like that, like, not that I feel better about it, but I like to think that my hands not my hands, that I am in the hands of God. No matter where I go, what I do, who I'm with, doing this, doing that, whatever it is, good or bad, evil, whatever. And so if God is a giver of life and I'm having a miscarriage, right, for whatever reason, it's all in his hands, right? So I think us as humans, we ask, Lord, why? God, why? Or feeling like you've done something wrong when you actually did nothing wrong. It just so happens that I don't know why I had a miscarriage. It just happened. And I just hope that this gives me an opportunity to follow my first instinct, which is to wait for the person that deserves you and you deserve them. Wait for the person that God got for you. Wait for the person that when you get pregnant, they're not asking you to have an abortion or worried about or being selfish or saying, hey, you trapped me, babe, type stuff like that. Like, bad enough I'm already having a miscarriage. But to say some stuff like that is like, bro. First of all, I like to take accountability and say, maybe once I noticed it was you on the phone, maybe I should have hung up. But that's my fault, right? So, I do have to take accountability for that and doing whatever I did, right? So, it just pisses me off that you would say something like that. And you know what? You're in the right to say that because I did say I would like to have another kid. Did I say I wanted to have it with you? No. But anyway, that's what he get for being prideful. I don't want a child by you, sir. Like, I'm not doing that. But anyway, I knew that I was staying celibate and I was being patient and just waiting or just staying to myself until the right person comes. And if I'm still in good shape and I'm capable of having a baby and he wants a baby, then that's what it will be. But, you know, you gotta strap up, man. You gotta strap up. But anyway, I'm not sexually active that much to be like, oh, I'm gonna get on birth control. I'm not putting that in my body. I don't even like alcohol like that. I drink wine. That's about it, right? So it's just been really hard this week. And actually, this is probably why I feel like I had to go through this for some strange reason. I don't know why. But if there's anybody out there who has ever had a miscarriage and still trying to fight their way through it, if it's recent or in the past, and for some strange reason you still can't have children or life is not putting you in a position to have children, whatever the case scenario is, my condolences to you and your unborn and to you and your family or your spouse. And I pray that God will bless you with the fruit of the womb, stuff like that. Doesn't mean you're bad or you're wicked or you're evil or any of those things. Just some things happen. Like, not mechanically, but sometimes it's just not the right time. And, sometimes the chromosomes don't be chromosomes, you know? And the body rejects it, whatever the case may be. But this guy has caused so much brokenness in my life that even the thought of having a kid with him stressed me out. And if that happens for anybody, if something stresses you out like that, I don't care if they showed up at your front door. Don't answer, because that ain't nothing but the enemy. But anyway, I do take accountability for whatever parts I played in it. But it's just still traumatic to go through a miscarriage, regardless if you planned on having an abortion or not, regardless if the guy wants the child or not. It is still a hard thing to go through. And I went through it by myself, you know. My son is here, of course, right? But even now, I'm still going through it. Like, my body is still in the healing process. And hopefully I'll upload this video probably in a day or so after I'm finished editing, because it is poor quality. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm trying out with this blogging thing, but I'm glad that I'm talking right now, because maybe someone's gonna come across this video, and guess what? I'm a down-to-earth girl from New York City. Sometimes I'm girly, sometimes I'm a little rough around the edges. Sometimes I'm in my prettiest mode, and sometimes I look like this. Sometimes, you know, I'm all over the place, and sometimes I'm put together, whatever, right? But everybody has a person that they would listen to or they will feel motivated by. And who's ever supposed to connect to my voice for whatever reason, I hope that this message reaches you. And I want you to know that even though like you are alone or you are alone, like you're not alone, because God is in heaven. Regardless if you believe in him or not, he still exists. Regardless of what anybody says, he's still there. And so just know that you're not alone. And I now know what it feels like to have a miscarriage. Not that I've ever made fun of anybody who couldn't have kids or anything of that nature. It's just like, dang, this happened to me. And even though you will probably have people, or even part of yourself that says, hey, it's not my fault, but part of you as a woman, especially at age 35 or older, like, we're not living in Bible days where Sarah is having a child at 90 years old. Like, we're not living in that time, right? So it's a very sensitive thing to like make little of a miscarriage or this experience or the trauma thereof. And we're not, it's very hard to go through this and go through it alone. And you know what's crazy? I just lost my thought, but like, I'm still shocked. And before it makes me depressed or makes me feel any other kind of way, I definitely want to take the time to post this video, because that's crazy to me. Like, people want to beat themselves up and blame themselves. Sometimes it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. And even if you're still having, you know, sexual intercourse with your spouse during your pregnancy, it's not their fault either. It's just something that happens. Unless something traumatic happened, like violence or something, right? But that's a life right there. And that life was a part of you. And to have lost something so dear to you, think maybe, what's my worth as a woman if I can't give birth to a child or be a wife or have this or do this? You are still somebody. You are still worth 1,000 rubies. You are still, your price is still high, right? It doesn't make you worthless. It doesn't make you useless. It doesn't make you inadequate. It doesn't make you ugly. It doesn't make you cast out from society. It doesn't make you unloved from God. It doesn't. That man might be upset, right? But forget him. It's about you. And I hope that you stay encouraged. I hope that the tears that you shed, that God is there to wipe them, and that God opens the door for another life for you in the most healthiest way possible, and that this kind of experience will never even touch your room or your household. That's my prayer. And I'm glad I'm able to talk about this, because, you know, there's 1,001 people making 1,001 videos about everything, right? And sometimes you hear crazy stories on TikTok. Not that my story is crazy, but honey, if you leave them in the past, leave the past in the past. Because some people in your life ain't here to put a ring on your finger. They not in your life to bring you good. Sometimes they just there to like slow you down. Like, I'm ready to get going with my content. I'm ready to get going with my business. I'm ready to get going and move forward. I'm getting ready to go to school. I'm getting ready to do this. Whatever it is that you're doing, what I'm doing. Like, some people come in your life to slow you down. They may not purposely do it. They may not know that they're doing it. But if they bring certain circumstances in your life or stress you out, like, that's slowing you down. Now you got to go heal all over again. Whatever's in the past is in the past. There's a Bible verse that I'm reminded of. Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. And there's much more to that verse. But the point is that remember not the former things. I mean, here's my theory. Some things in your past can be beneficial to you, right? Whether it's ministry-wise or family, whatever, right? There's a time and a place for everything, right? And all of those things are in God's hands. So sometimes not all things in the past are meant to stay in the past, but majority of it is to stay in the past. And so when I tell you, if you have somebody that you know, time and time again, they showed you the same thing, make sure you leave it in the past. Because no woman should be having any kind of relationship with any man that doesn't see her, value her, look at her, and treats her how God would treat her. You deserve the best. You deserve someone who loves you and cares about you. That if you got sick, or if you went into poverty, or you became rich, or whatever changes you go through, they shouldn't be like trying to make your life go into a hole, or abort the baby, or I don't care about you now because you don't have no money. Like, people should love you for you, and that man should want the same things that you want in that relationship, and it shouldn't be two different things. Y'all should be able to walk together and agree. Y'all should be able to, have a solid relationship. It should be love there. It should be married. It should be all the wonderful things that a relationship is. You shouldn't have to go back and forth about a baby or this or that, And I'm not mad at him. Of course I'm not. But just like when you cut people off for that reason, like, cut them off. Because here it is, me going through a new thing, which is a miscarriage, and I've never gone through that. We're not saying I've never gone through that, but I do know what it feels like to lose something precious to you. And the timeline of this happening, for all you guys who don't know, my mom passed away on Thanksgiving morning in 2018. I'm not trying to be like spiritual and all of that, but it's just like every time Thanksgiving comes around, or this period of time, like my mother's birthday and Thanksgiving is in the same month. And so the last time I was able actually to see my mother was on her birthday. And that was the beginning of the month, right? And then you go through weeks of not seeing someone, not purposely, but just life just happens. And Thanksgiving morning comes. I mean, split early in the morning, like 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, around that time frame. And to hear that someone that you love, like your mother, passes away. So on Thanksgiving Day morning. So every time, Thanksgiving is about being thankful and spending time in the presence of God and eating and having a great time, cooking and reuniting with family, right? And so every time Thanksgiving comes around, it's like there's an undertone of mom's not here. And on top of that, it's Thanksgiving and all these other things. And I just find it crazy that the day before Thanksgiving, I'm having a miscarriage. So I'm already got my mother's memorial on my mind, or just the memory of her death, stuff like that, her birthday, all those things still fresh on my mind. And to be going through this, it's like, whoa, Lord, whoa, 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 whoa. And so, Job was a strong man of God, because, oh boy. But anyway, guys, I am so tired right now. I don't even know if I'm going to do voiceovers for this video. But I know this section of the video I'm going to keep. I don't know why I keep looking here when I'm supposed to be looking here. But anyway, hold on, woman. Hold on, okay? You're going to be able to have another baby. And it's going to be healthy. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be stable. All of that stuff. And when you do have your baby and no more miscarriages, you know that the Lord has heard you. I hear you. And your future self heard you. Right? And just like Hannah cried out to the Lord, your cry goes up before God, regardless if you notice or not. And whatever that cry is, God hears you. That's not me prophesying to you or anything. That's me saying, God knows. Whatever His will is, let that be that. And so, just stay encouraged. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of this video, because this is part of my birthday story. It's crazy. It's really crazy. What a way to turn 35, huh? Crazy. It amazes me. I'm baffled, you know? I'm astonished. I am shocked. I am like, why did you do that, Shayna? But it's okay. Don't act ghetto. Don't beat yourself up. Take one day at a time, because I got to. Right now, my pain has lessened a little bit from the miscarriage. I'm still healing. I'm still going through the bloody hell of it all. And I'm going to be checked up soon and see what's going on in the area. And I really don't know what else to say, because I might not be crying now, but I'm probably going to cry later. Like, it's going to hit me one of these days. Like, oh my God, I lost a child. I don't know when that day is going to come, but it's going to come. And when it comes, I know God's going to be right there to hold me. And I don't even want a reason why as to why. I just help me get through it. Give me the strength, you know? Yeah. When you're saying to yourself, oh, I think I should call him. Don't call him. Stay home. Stay home. Matter of fact, go somewhere. Go by yourself. Peace, guys.